everyone, welcome to another edition of Johnny Vlogs. I'm back with you, and today unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go over any new Patreon supporters because I'm filming this a few weeks in advance. Basically this week I am traveling, but I wanted to make sure to have something to release for you guys, so I'm filming this way ahead of time. As a matter of fact, you're probably like, hey John, your eye's bloody again. No, this is back from when my eye was bloody. That's when this was filmed. Hopefully it's been getting better over the past few weeks and you've noticed it. But in any case, I'm here to talk a bit about the channel, the future of the channel, and some things I'm facing, and to ask for your input because quite honestly, since I've started listening to you guys and taking on your feedback and asking for your help and then taking that in, things for the channel have been going very, very well. We are just at the brink of 8,000 subscribers. I'm also about to hit a new threshold in terms of my overall views. We're about to pass 1 million overall views, which is amazing. I can't believe that number. It's such a big number. And I had a couple of questions. First of all, there's this thing in me, and some commenters have been asking me about geek-related things. I still, my channel essentially started as a kind of geek-centric channel, comedy-focused, and has definitely evolved into this true crime, missing persons, fringe theory, conspiracy theory type mashup. But I still do have people that are original Geek and Dorks fans, and they're asking me occasionally, like when the new Ghostbusters trailer came out, hey John, are you going to do a review of the Ghostbusters trailer? And it's weird, there's a part of me that feels like I still should do something, not just for those fans, but for myself, because in essence, I'm a geek. I'm still a geek, even though it doesn't necessarily have to pop up on the channel, but there's something in me that wants to kind of pay respect to that and keep it. So I don't know if I should potentially start a second channel for geek-related things. It would be a bit of footwork, and I'm just kind of worried that it might be too heavy to try to run 2 channels when I'm producing all this content myself outside of the research from my researchers. Thank you all very, very much. Or, this is kind of what I'm thinking. Should I add a 5th show every week and call it the Geek Corner? And just anything I want to do, if it's a geeky movie review or a television show review or a book review or talking about some new thing that's happened in science or some new thing that's happened in technology, all of that could be contained in this Geek Corner show format. And essentially, it wouldn't take away from the other 4 shows at all. This would be a completely extra, just a vlog format just like this, but for people out there that want to spend time with me every weekday of the week, this would also potentially fill that need. So I'm putting it out to you guys, and I'm going to really look at the comments, at your responses to the comments down here to gauge this decision. Should I add a 5th show, geek-centric, called the Geek Corner, and we'll basically just make it part of the Geek and Dorks channel? Or do you guys think I'd be better off splitting that into a whole new channel, asking people that are just fans of that geekery stuff to subscribe over there, and then trying a new balancing act of running 2 channels? A lot of YouTube creators do that, so I won't be breaking any completely new territory. I just have to figure out the workload and make sure I can balance all that correctly. Outside of that, I know I mentioned particularly at the beginning of this year about doing a podcast, and I have reached out to someone in particular, a commenter that has been a very strong supporter of Brain Scratch. I think she's going to make an excellent co-host. We've already been talking about that a bit. But just to let you guys know the time frame on that, and part of the reason why I'm gone this week traveling, is I will be moving, and it's a pretty significant move. I'm going to be going more than halfway across the country. So I'm going to hold off on starting the podcast until we get set up in our new home, and then I will take that on. So the podcast is likely to start sometime after May. I'm not positive if I can get it up and rolling quickly in June, but somewhere in there after May, I will be starting that new podcast. I think it's going to be called Left Brain, Right Brain, but we'll see. That's still up in the air a little bit, but little insider information for all of you Johnny vloggers out there. So that's it. Other than that, the channel's doing great. Views are up, subscribers are up, Patreon supporters keep coming on. It has been a really amazing year, and this whole ride, none of it works without you guys. You guys are like the gasoline for this machine that I've been tinkering with for almost 3 years now, and I'm just so happy that each and every one of you are here. I get such awesome comments from you guys. You guys are really so supportive. There are still great conversations going on. We're still in a position where we don't have a lot of trolls. Every now and then we have these trolls that kind of pop in, but no one really pays attention to them, and they seem to disappear pretty quickly after that. But all that being said, if you guys have any other input on how the channel could be better, or any aspect of the production could be better, please include that in the comments below, and I'll be checking that out. That's also part of the reason why I'm looking forward to a move. I'm hoping to have a room where I can build a whole new set. It might be less geeky toy focused. I'm actually starting to think of set design in my head now. So if you got any input on that, please feel free to drop that below as well. And just from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you all so much for being there and for being a part of this crazy ride as we continue and keep looking into mysteries, keep looking into great documentaries, keep trying to find missing people. That has been a real, it's a weird thing, because it's a great feeling and it's a very dark feeling, but I have now been contacted by so many family members and friends of people that have gone missing, and there's just this thing that really tells me that we're doing the right thing by trying to help those people, and they clearly say it. They have been so thankful. They've also been very good about telling me that the information we're relaying is extremely accurate, and that even includes police. In one case in particular, I was in contact with the lead detective on it, and we're obviously doing a very good job, because no one is sending in, hey, you got this completely wrong. It's going really, really well, and I'm really proud of it, and that is a huge compliment, not just to myself, but also for the researchers that help me. We've got a lot of good people. The team's growing a little bit, and I'm really excited about what that can do for the future. So that is basically your Geek and Dorks channel update, all in a nutshell. I've also potentially got some new business partners that might be able to help with my whole little YouTube monetization issue. That was such a hopeless case for everyone that I've reached out to for the past year and a half, and then all of a sudden I've got a few people that think they might have a solution to that, which would be great, because basically if I can get that working, that is just going to firmly cement me on this path of creating these videos and keep me here for a long, long time. And that's my dream. I just want to be here doing more of this stuff, sharing more with all of you, and getting your awesome feedback, and continuing down this together. Of course, another aspect of that dream is I can't wait for the day that one of our shows cracks a case, or provides some new information, or helps bring someone home. That's really the big one. I truly hope someday that Searchlight will be responsible for helping someone come home. But we will see, and we'll see it together. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll catch you on the next show on the Geek and Dorks channel. Have a great one.